probably seen it happen. Someone reaches out on social media, sends a friend request or a connection invite, and before you can even say hello, they hit you with a pitch. Hey, I can help you with catching drop bears. They don't even know if I need help with that. That's the classic move of the pushy pitcher, pushing a sale or offer without even taking the time to build a connection. And if you're doing that, it's time to stop, seriously. So it may be obvious, but what's a pushy pitcher? Well, the best way to explain it is, imagine you're on a first date. Instead of getting to know you, your date immediately puts the hard word on you, pressuring you to go home with them or jump into things before you're comfortable. Creepy, right? That's exactly what a pushy pitcher does in business. They push their offer or sale before building trust or understanding what you really want. Now, put yourself in your prospect's shoes. Why would they want to work with someone who treats them like just another target instead of a person? Especially in today's social media world where every connection can feel like a fast, cold blast. Nobody wants to feel rushed, pressured, or pitched before they're ready. Real sales, even cold calling, isn't about quick grabs. It's about building genuine relationships that last. This is why pushy pitchers lose every time, because they scream desperation. They ignore basic etiquette, both in dating and business. They don't listen or ask questions. They just sell. They confuse quantity of connection attempts for quality, and when they get rejected, it stings because it's personal. People are rejecting them. They don't even hear the offer. They also have small wins rather than long-term valuable clients, because people don't buy products or services, they buy people. If you're coming on too strong, too fast, not building authority or trust, you're just turning people off. So now meet the value architect. This is the relationship builder who succeeds. If pushy pitchers are clumsy, pushy first daters, then value architects are thoughtful planners who plan for the long haul. They're strategic, patient, and above all, valuable. A value architect first builds trust before talking business, listens and learns about the other person's needs, focuses on creating value and solving problems, thinks long-term, not just quick wins, uses conversations, content and connections as tools to build authority in relationships, and they're trusted to get results so that they can command a bigger price tag. Think of a value architect as someone designing a strong, lasting foundation, like an architect designing a skyscraper built to last for decades. Their relationships are built on genuine interest and mutual benefit. So if you want to transition from pushy pitcher to value architect, here are 5 tips. Start with genuine curiosity. Instead of sending that instant pitch, say hello first. Ask questions. Get to know who we are. It's easy to personalize your message by referencing something specific about people. It shows that you care when you listen. For example, hey, I saw your post about drop bears. I'd love to hear more about your experience with that. It's a getting to know you phrase. Think of it like this. Instead of having the door slammed in your face, they've opened it a little just to see what comes next. So what does come next? Well, you can't pitch them because you don't know what they need yet. So the next connection would be, I see you're a relationships coach. What do you love most about that? Now the door opens a little more as you're not trying to sell them anything. Then you preface by saying, I'm a coach too, if you are. And I was just wondering, where do you get most of your leads these days? Now you're going to offer them something to help them get more leads. Not an offer, a tip that somebody gave you or advice from a mentor. Something small but significant that helps them, gives them a win, builds trust. In this way, you're offering value without expecting anything in return. And until you have this rapport and trust, you won't get the sale. That leads to number 2. Offer value before expecting anything. Value architects don't wait to sell. They give advice, insights, resources, even a thoughtful comment that demonstrates their expertise and care. This builds credibility and draws people in naturally. But it's not limited to advice or tips. So number 3, you could share stories and transformations, because people actually want transformations, not products or services. But you'll need to make it relatable and personal. Try adding a little of your own transformation. It's your story and nobody else can tell that except you. Number 4, build your brand to reflect your relationships. Post blog posts, videos, give value, but ask for nothing in return. And number 5, remember to be patient as long as you're building relationships. An architect designs a building that stands the test of time, and relationships are no different to that. Too many people confuse activity for progress. They think if they just send enough messages, they'll land clients. But it doesn't work that way. Quality beats quantity every time. By giving value first, you earn the right to sell. It's a bit like dating. You wouldn't go out with that guy who put the hard word on you in the first date, would you? That's because we all want to build attraction and trust and shared experiences in any relationship. When you become a value architect, your client sees you as a trusted advisor, not a salesperson. Someone who understands and cares, who meets their real needs. A strategic partner in their success. So if you wouldn't let someone take advantage of you on a first date, why let someone grab your attention or your wallet in business without permission? Good business relationships follow the same manners and respect as good personal relationships. That's just sales etiquette. When you respect the process, you'll invest time in conversations. You'll listen. You won't rush it. And this approach will weed out the desperate noise and attract people who truly want to work with you. If you're guilty of being a pushy pitcher, be it male, female, doesn't matter what age or where you're from, the rejection you face is not about business. It's personal, because you're sending the wrong signal. So fix it by slowing down, listening, and building real value. Remember to like, subscribe, and share with somebody who needs to know about sales etiquette. No matter the platform or industry, people want to connect with people they like and trust. And in this era of AI, it means you have no excuses not to research, personalize, and start conversations that matter. So be the architect of your relationships. Build something that's real. And the results? Clients who stick around, richer partnerships, more money, and a reputation worth having that lasts a long time.